Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Nikki, aka Knick-Knack, and welcome to. Hey, guys, and welcome to Word in These Streets. This is where I tell y'all my 2 cents on the latest YouTube drama. I want to put my 2 cents in this. So, if you like what you see, if you like this content, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment your thoughts down below and also share. Also, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring the little bell. Hit that little bell so you'll always know when I post a video. So, this is plain and simple. I'm going to start off right off the bat and tell y'all that I'm a lurker. I'm a lurker. Yes, I do. I lurk day in and day out, day, all night. I do lurk. So, I feel like this. If you don't want your business out, people talking about your business, don't put it on the YouTube. Don't put it on the internet. Don't put it out on the social media if you don't want nobody talking about it. So, I feel like I need to put my 2 cents in. So, this first couple I'm going to talk about is Chris Sales. If y'all don't know who Chris Sales is, let me tell you a little bit about him. Chris Sales was part of the duo Chris and Queen. I found them, like, I ran up on their channel maybe like the summertime of last year. And yeah, that's about it. I ran up on, I've been watching them off and on. As I was watching them, I later noticed that them two were not together. They broke up, I don't know when, but to my understanding, the word in the street is that Chris cheated on Queen, or I guess one too many times, and she finally was like, deuces, she's out there. If y'all don't know who Queen is, she's the young lady who started her music career with the song Medicine. Everybody know Medicine. Not everybody, but a lot of us know Medicine because we heard it on YouTube, and now she's on the TV. She's got her record deal and everything. Chris Sales is also a rapper. I don't know if he has a record deal. I last heard that he didn't want a record deal. He wanted to be independent, but I'm not sure. I don't go into that detail of that part. But yeah, so they were together. Then I noticed they was split up. They had went their separate ways. They said that Chris cheated, and I guess one too many times. And like I said before, she said deuces. So not too long after they broke up, I don't know how long it been. It looked like it was fast, quick, and hairy. But after Chris and Queen split up, Chris started dating old girl Parker Mckenna. If y'all don't know who Parker Mckenna is, she's that little cute little girl from My Wife and Kids named Katie. Remember Katie, the cute little small little curly hair girl? This is Parker Mckenna. He started dating her. So, of course, he started making YouTube videos with her and everything. Everybody started saying that he was using her for clout or whatever. Whatever that means. I guess a come up. But anyway, so they put their relationship out in the tube like a lot of couples do. So they started, I guess, the drama between them two. So, I guess, with these young couples now, you get the jealousy. You don't want any other girls or any other men talking to your significant other. You don't want anybody sliding in your DMs, as they say. All that crazy mess. I mean, if you got people who out there support you, and they want to slide in your DMs and just say hi or something. I mean, why get mad over that? If you secure in your relationship, you know who you with, you got your boo, you shouldn't even worry about that stuff. But anywho, their relationship is rocky. Um, Chris and Queen has a son, so of course, she had to be around his son also. If she was gonna be with him, she had to be around his son also. But I don't know the depth and the details of the story of their relationship, but the latest is that Chris got arrested for abusing Parker. It's like one day she showed these pictures of herself on social media with a black eye, bruises on her body and her arms. Um, and the thing is, what I don't get, she did a video with a hat on and she had these bruises on her face and she laughing. I mean, she's kikiing and ha-ha with a friend or whatever. I mean, I don't understand it, but anyway, I don't understand young people. But anyway, she popped up on the scene. She popped up in everybody feed with bruises all on her face. So everybody immediately thought, assumed that Chris beat up on her, you know. So of course he receiving all this backlash and everything. People all in his DMs and on his pages and his channel, hating on him without knowing the full story. But anyway, come to find out, he was just recently arrested. He was arrested, I think, a couple of days ago for abusing Parker. But the word in the streets is that she lied. I read that she lied and told the cops, I guess during this incident, during the fight, doing whatever, whenever this happened, the police was called. And she told the police that she was fighting with a girl that either was around the house or came to stay with them or something. But I read that she told the police that she was fighting with a girl. But later she recanted that and said that Chris Sales beat up on her. Said that Chris choked her, bashed her head against a wall or something, punched her in the face and bruised her all up. Said that, and this is actually on the affidavit, police report, whatever, the courthouse report. This is what she said later. That she had ran, and she was like, ran in the house and to get some bottles, and she started throwing it at him, but she missed it. She was actually fending for her life. This is what she said. So after that came, he was arrested, but now he's out. He's out, and I don't know what's going to happen to this young man, because domestic violence ain't no joke. Ain't no joke. If you have to argue, if you have to argue with your significant other, your partner, your spouse, or whatever, and it gets to the point to where y'all start laying hands on each other, y'all need to separate and go your separate ways. Plain and simple. No man should be putting their hands on any woman, and no woman should put their hands on any man. Point blank, period. That's how mess gets started. That's how people end up getting hurt or people end up getting killed. If you have to argue, you argue with your mouth. You argue with your mouth and not your hands. Or if you like me, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to let you argue by yourself. You're going to be arguing at the back of my head. Because if I don't want to stoop to your level, or I don't have time for the argument, you're just going to be arguing at the back of my head. I just walk away. But if you can't do that and you have to argue with your mouth and not your hands. Come on now. Because either y'all going to, either one or two of the ways. You're going to, first way, you're going to either end up really, really, really badly hurt. Or two, the second way, you're going to end up dead. And neither one of those are good. Neither one of those are good. For one, you're messing up your life. You're messing up your family life. If you got any children, you're messing up their life, because if you get sent to jail, then the baby going to have to come all the way to the jail to see you, and which is inconvenience to him. Then you're messing up your life because you in jail for something stupid. Something stupid that could have been prevented. But I don't understand why people have to put hands on each other. It doesn't make any sense. Like I said, if you're gonna argue with your mouth and not your hands. Keep your hands to yourself. Now I don't know. It said in the report that she filed the charges against him for putting his hands on her. But of course, Chris say it's a whole totally different story. But he haven't came out and actually said, what it is. But majority of the time you only get one side of the story. You don't never hear the other person's side. And you know what they say is always three sides to a story: their side, the other person's side, and the truth. And we rarely get to the truth. So I just wanted to catch y'all up on what I know was the word in the streets on Chris Sales and Mckenna. If you like this content, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Go ahead and hit that button, that ring the bell, so I can let you in, so you'll know when every time I post a video. Make sure you comment down below your thoughts and also share this video. But until next time, until next episode of Word in These Streets, I'm out. Peace.